What is up, my viewers? Spang here, bringing you the last of the 7.5 replays I have. Well, that I'm going to be doing for my games anyway. Now, I do still have some 7.5 replay files I'm going to be going through for other purposes, but this is going to be the last commentary. If you notice one thing, it's that for some reason my 7.5 is kind of broken at the moment. I don't know why, but it won't show the overhead. So, in terms of seeing damage done and stuff like that, that's not going to be happening. But still, I think this match was good enough to where you don't necessarily need to see that. This is actually my second match played in my AMX 12t, if I recall correctly. So you can tell I don't quite have the upgraded gun yet or anything like that. You know, I have to do with less damage and penetration and all that fun stuff. But you know, after playing the Elk AMX, I was very optimistic about the 12-ton, especially it being the first high-tier tank I've ever played with the clip system. So, the only other tank I've ever played with a clip is the T1 Cunningham, which I love. Don't get me wrong, I find that tank very fun, but, you know, at the same time, a clip on that is almost unnecessary. Now, right there. Ooh, overkill, the 704 taking out that 50-2, just absolutely annihilated. The Elk saying FU somewhere else on the map, and the 704 saying wrong road 50-2, and it most certainly was. He just came right at us. I'm sure he spotted those two artillery pieces in the back, but really, this is a map where artillery isn't too effective. Now, I'm being a little more cautious than the 50-2. He's saying, yeah, I see that now. It's a little too late if you're already dead. But here I'm letting my heavier armor go first. Considering I'm a tier 6 in a tier 9 match, not only that, a tier 6 light tank in a tier 9 match, I'm not about to go charging off to oblivion and getting myself blown up for no purpose whatsoever. And one thing I have noticed about the French tanks in general is if you play them fairly cautiously, if you are smart and hang back a little rather than just blitzing forward, you can typically do some pretty good damage. Now right here, our 704 is in danger against this light tank, so I'm going to see if I can go help him out. It looks like it would be the 12-ton on the enemy team. Yes, it will be. So I'm going to kind of go and help to eliminate my counterpart here and try and save the 704. Now right there, I do manage to save the 704 from the 12-ton, and I'm going to go right after this. This is a 4502 Alpha, so I'm going to take the final shot right here on the back of him before I have to reload. So this is what you have to do with the French tanks, is as soon as you can, just fall back when you're reloading. Here, I'm trying to actually get him to shoot me and focus not on that 704. He decides to ignore me, so I'm just going to take some free shots right in his turret, trying to hit him where his armor is. Artillery actually choosing to ruin my day here a little. I'm going to back up before he can take the shot on me. That 44, I believe that is a T44. Charging in front of me and basically making sure that 4502 has other targets he needs to focus on rather than me, because I mean at this point he's certainly going to try and ignore the small guy. Me getting the final kill, that kill shot on him, and certainly being a significant factor in his demise. As you saw that splash right there, artillery choosing to try and ruin our day yet again. But now we have a tank destroyer down in the town, and by that I mean an enemy tank destroyer is in the town, kind of unopposed, going for our capture point. And this match, you know, I see that this map is played quite differently now, considering this is a standard battle on Himmelsdorf, right? That is the name of this map. The T30, yes. The T30 choosing not to shoot me here, but a Type 59 is going to come right around this corner and try and engage me. But I have backup. He's trying to come and shoot at me, and he will get some shots on me right here. I think I'm going to go in after that T30, but realizing the T30 is going to come right at me, lighting that Type 59, sorry, on fire. And I'm going to take my final shot from here, not quite finishing him off. Now, in the match, I did get really close to finishing him, but there we go, my T44 ally coming in to save the day. Here, I'm just going to back up a little. I figure, you know, 16 health, I'm not going to waste my life unnecessarily. The T54 killing that Type 59, and the T30 now in a bad position, not looking this direction when he might want to be, considering there is a T44 and an AMX 12-ton, not quite getting through his armor, because I have all of, I believe, 110 penetration here. No, 108 penetration. So those side shots are really the best I can do for myself. And right there, not getting the kill on that T30, but doing whatever I can to help my team. I can do, if I hit for my average damage, with a full salvo, I can do all of 660 damage. Now I'm down to my last 5 rounds, so not really that much ammo left, but you know, it's not that important considering all that's left is a Ferdinand and artillery. Now right here, I'm kind of hoping that artillery is going to take a shot and miss me. And at the same time, we have an artillery blitzing out into the field. I'm going to take my shots off on him, not getting the kill, but getting the damage. And right here, 3 rounds left. Everything I have left to fire is loaded into my gun. And here we go. This artillery just shot. I know he's vulnerable. I'm not quite sure if he was hit there. I didn't see him flash, so I'm guessing the 44 missed. The IS-3 just kind of cursing out lag a bit, and here we go. I'm going to go right for this artillery piece. I have auto aim on, and I'm going to shoot on the move. 1 hit, 2 hits. There we go. Final guy eliminated with 1 round remaining in the magazine. So getting myself 3 kills, a total of 2,098 experience without doubles, and a good amount of credits. I mean, this is a tier 6. To see that high of score, yes, I am using premium, but at the same time, I got myself sniper, and damaged 4, destroyed 3. In a tier 9 match, I hit 29. I mean, I hit 28 of my 29 shots, and just really, for a tier 6, I cannot believe I was that effective in a tier 9 match. But anyway, I haven't quite done I haven't watched any 8.0 replays in terms of well, yeah, exactly how it sounds. I have played 8.0 matches, but I have not watched any 8.0 replays. So I'm not quite sure how the end of game is going to happen, considering they give you all your stats after the fact the match is ended. But if they don't do it for replays, it's not that big of a deal. Stats are just kind of gee whiz facts at the end of each match. I mean, as I demonstrated here, you can do a commentary of a match without seeing any of the damage or anything like that. But it certainly adds another layer into it. You get to talk a bit more about specifics and tactics and saying, well, this tank hit for that much and that's why he died, and or he has that much health left, which means given this tank, he can take 1 more shot left. But that's talking on the in-game mechanics, which weren't quite working here. But for post-game stuff, I don't necessarily need screenshots or anything if they don't come up. If you want to include them, I suppose you can. But anyway, if you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And actually, I'm going to take a moment right here. I'm going to cut out the video. And I'm going to put up my, right here, you should be able to see my game stats for this. Not this game, my tank stats for the AMX 12t. And you'll see I have all of 2 matches played, and I have Ace Tanker. So, just saying, French tanks, in my opinion, a little overpowered. But anyway, if you got a replay, send it spanglereplays@gmail.com, email in the description. And as always, this has been Spang, and I'm signing off.